Life in Uruguay. $500 budget. Beautiful women and South America's most unexpected country.
Imagine living in a place where $500 a month covers all your expenses: housing, food, and even entertainment. Picture yourself relaxing on stunning beaches, all while meeting some of the most beautiful women in South America. Uruguay, often overlooked and tucked away between two giants, offers a lifestyle that could completely reshape how you think about affordable living and stunning experiences. Sounds too good to be true, right? But this isn't a fantasy, it's Uruguay. A small country nestled between Brazil and Argentina, Uruguay is one of the most unexpected and affordable destinations you could ever visit. Despite its modest size, it's an undiscovered gem in South America that is rich in both natural beauty and culture. After all, these places are famous for their football, vibrant festivals, and bustling cities. Uruguay, however, often gets overlooked in favor of its larger neighbors. But today, we're going to show you exactly why this little country deserves your attention. It is the kind of place you have to experience to understand just how much it has to offer an affordable, beautiful, and surprisingly peaceful haven that's waiting for you to discover. A one-bedroom apartment in Montevideo, the capital city, can cost as little as $300 per month. Well, in Uruguay, food costs are incredibly reasonable. You can buy fresh produce, meat, dairy, and bread at local supermarkets for a fraction of the price you'd pay in the United States or Europe. A full week's worth of groceries, fresh fruit, vegetables, milk, eggs, chicken, and even some snacks can cost you less than $50. If you prefer to shop at local open-air markets, you'll get even better prices. Plus, you get to experience the local culture while picking out your fresh ingredients. If you're into cooking, you'll find that the ingredients you need to make delicious meals are easy to find. And once you empty your wallet, that's not a rundown apartment either. You can find well-maintained, cozy places in good neighborhoods for this price. A meal at a local restaurant costs around $7 to $10, which is incredibly cheap compared to the United States or most European countries. The typical menu del dia, menu of the day, will set you back less than $10 and includes a hearty meal with multiple courses, such as a soup, meat or fish, and a dessert. You can grab a coffee in a cafe for just a couple of dollars and enjoy it while watching the world go by. Uruguayans also love their chivitos, a popular sandwich with steak, cheese, and other toppings. You'll find them sold all over the country for about $5, which is perfect if you're in the mood for a quick, filling meal. If you like trying street food or enjoying a more local experience, you'll find that eating out doesn't have to cost a lot, even if you want to live in the most popular parts of the city. Near the beach or in areas like Punta Carretas or Pasos, you'll still be able to find places for under $500 a month. For comparison, similar apartments in bigger cities like New York or London can cost upwards of $1,000, making Uruguay's rent prices extremely affordable. Even in smaller towns like Colonia del Sacramento, you can find apartments for just $200 or less. These lower prices make it very feasible to live here on a tight budget. So, let us dive in and see what makes Uruguay one of the most unexpected yet incredible places you could ever visit. The country has a coastline that stretches across the Atlantic Ocean, offering some of the best beaches you'll ever visit. From the clear blue waters of Punta del Este to the tranquil, untouched beaches of Cabo Polonio, Uruguay offers a laid-back beach lifestyle that's hard to find anywhere else. But it's not just the beaches that make Uruguay special. You may be thinking, how can a place with such a great reputation for beautiful beaches, rich culture, and fantastic weather be so affordable? Well, here's the good news. Uruguay offers an amazing lifestyle without the high price tag you'd expect. From a destination this incredible, whether you're a traveler, a digital nomad, or even considering moving here long-term, let us take a closer look at how you can live comfortably in Uruguay with just $500 a month. It's not some crazy, unrealistic dream. This is achievable for most people who are willing to adapt to the lifestyle. that Uruguay offers. The country's culture is a fascinating blend of European and Latin influences, creating a unique atmosphere that feels both relaxed and sophisticated at the same time. Intrigued? Stick around as we reveal how Uruguay could change your view on travel, beauty, and budget living all in one go. Uruguayans are known for their easygoing nature, and you'll notice how calm and inviting everything feels as soon as you arrive. Whether you're walking through the streets of Montevideo or spending a quiet afternoon by the sea, there's a sense of serenity that's rare in other parts of the world. It's not just about the beautiful landscapes or the culture. It's about a lifestyle that encourages relaxation and enjoyment with none of the hustle and bustle you might find in larger, more chaotic cities. Yes, you heard that right. You might be thinking, how can a place like this really exist? A country so affordable, with stunning landscapes, a rich culture, and yes, those beautiful women. Well, what if I told you it has all true and there is even more to Uruguay than meets the eye? This small yet extraordinary country offers everything you could imagine for a comfortable and enjoyable life, all at a fraction of the cost of what you might expect from a place like this. Uruguay is a small country, tucked neatly between two much larger countries, Brazil and Argentina. What makes Uruguay stand out even more is its peaceful, safe, and welcoming environment. Now, I know that when most people think of South America, countries like Brazil or Argentina might come to mind first. The cost of living. How $500 a month is possible living on $500 a month in a foreign country might sound impossible, but in Uruguay, it's not only possible, it's actually very comfortable. First, let's talk about rent, which is often the biggest expense when living anywhere. In Uruguay, rent is surprisingly low. Next, we need to talk about food because no one wants to live on ramen noodles for months, right? But even if you don't want to cook every day, dining out in Uruguay is affordable. Now, let's talk about transport. Public transportation in Uruguay is also extremely affordable, making it easier to get around without burning a hole in your pocket. A single bus ride in Montevideo costs around 30 pesos, which is just under $1, and you can travel across the city for this price. The answer lies in its stable economy, low inflation, and strong agricultural sector. Uruguay is a small country with a well-developed economy that doesn't rely heavily on imports, which helps keep prices down. The affordable rent, low grocery prices, cheap dining options, and inexpensive transport make it one of the most budget-friendly places in South America. If you've been dreaming of living in a stunning, peaceful country without breaking the bank, Uruguay may just be the place for you. With all that said, you can see how Uruguay is an amazing choice for anyone seeking adventure without overspending. It's easy to see why Uruguayan women are stunning, but beauty here goes beyond just physical appearance. They are influenced by a mix of European sophistication and Latin warmth, which gives them an elegance that's both captivating and approachable. The European influence can be seen in their style, manners, and the way they express themselves, while the Latin influence brings an undeniable warmth and openness. They are not just defined by their appearance, they are multidimensional, successful in many aspects of life, and known for their sharp wit and ability to hold thoughtful conversations. This unique combination makes them stand out not only in South America, but also on the global stage. The charm, confidence, and grace that Uruguayan women display are qualities that resonate with anyone who spends time here, leaving a lasting impression that goes beyond the surface. This level of intelligence and personal strength only adds to the admiration that people have for them. With a low crime rate and a high standard of living, Uruguay provides a tranquil environment where people can truly live without the chaos and noise that often comes with larger, busier cities. It's a place where you don't need to rush. The pace of life here is slow, calm, and relaxing, which makes it an attractive destination for travelers seeking a break from the fast pace of everyday life. Whether you are looking for a short getaway or considering a longer stay, Uruguay's laid-back atmosphere provides a welcome relief. In fact, the calmness you feel here is part of what makes Uruguay so special. It's no wonder that women from Uruguay continue to catch the eye of people worldwide, whether for their incredible beauty or the rich inner qualities they possess. This blend of cultures gives them a special allure that's hard to find elsewhere. Whether they're casually strolling down the streets of Montevideo or attending a fancy event in Punta del Este, you can always spot a woman who radiates confidence and poise. Women in Uruguay are known for their intelligence, warmth, and grace. There's a certain depth to them that makes them stand out. They are not just admired for their looks, but also for the way they carry themselves and interact with others. Whether it's in the bustling streets of Montevideo or the calm of smaller towns, there's something magnetic about how they present themselves. While its neighboring countries, Argentina and Brazil, may experience high inflation and currency instability, Uruguay has managed to maintain a stable and predictable economy. This means that prices for basic goods and services remain steady, making it a great place to live on a fixed budget. International visitors, especially those who travel to South America for the first time, are often taken aback by the charm of Uruguay's women. They find that it's not just about looking good, it's about how they carry themselves, how they speak, and the genuine warmth they show. Whether you're at a cafe in the capital or at a high-end event in Punta del Este, there's a charm that seems to fill the air when a Uruguayan woman is around. This isn't just an observation from one or two tourists, it is something many people say. After spending time in Uruguay, the country may be small, but the beauty and the presence of its women are anything but. Additionally, Uruguay's small size and efficient infrastructure keep costs down, so both locals and foreigners can enjoy affordable living without sacrificing quality of life. If you're planning to use public transportation regularly, there are monthly passes available for even better rates. Taxis and rideshare services like Uber are also available, though slightly more expensive than buses, but still cheaper than what you'd pay in many other countries. If you're feeling adventurous and want to get around faster, renting a scooter is a great option, and it only costs about $10 a day, depending on where you're renting from. This is another example of how Uruguay provides a low-cost, high-quality lifestyle that doesn't require expensive transportation. You might be asking, why is Uruguay so affordable? For many expats, Uruguay offers an excellent balance of modern living with low costs. The country's government is also quite welcoming to foreign residents, offering incentives to attract people from abroad. The relatively low cost of living, combined with the high quality of life, makes Uruguay an appealing destination for anyone looking to stretch their budget further, while still living comfortably. Whether you're working remotely, retired, or just want a change of scenery, Uruguay's affordability allows you to live better without spending a fortune. To wrap it up, living comfortably on $500 a month in Uruguay is not just a possibility, it is a very real option for anyone willing to adapt to this beautiful country's way of life. Beautiful women. Beyond the surface, when people talk about Uruguay, the beautiful women are often mentioned. Uruguayan women have a unique blend of confidence and charm that draws people in. But the beauty of Uruguayan women isn't just something locals notice. In addition to their looks and charm, Uruguayan women often take pride in their education, careers, and personal development. Ultimately, the beauty of Uruguayan women is a mix of physical attractiveness and an inner elegance that stems from their cultural background, intelligence, and strong sense of self. Uruguay's unique peaceful lifestyle. Uruguay is known for its peaceful reputation, and it stands out as one of the safest countries in South America. The peaceful nature of Uruguay is evident in its cities and towns. In Montevideo, Uruguay's capital, there's a relaxed vibe that can be felt as soon as you walk through the streets. People don't seem to be in a rush. There's a culture of taking your time, whether you're enjoying a coffee at a sidewalk cafe, chatting with friends, or taking a leisurely stroll along the Rambla, the city's long promenade that stretches along the coastline. In Montevideo, it's not unusual to see groups of people lingering outside cafes or people watching the world go by, without feeling any pressure to move quickly. This peaceful pace of life is something that many visitors find refreshing. It allows them to disconnect from the stresses of their everyday life and truly take in the beauty of their surroundings. Whether you're sitting on the beach, wandering through the historical old town, or simply taking in the sunset by the sea, there's a real sense of calm and serenity everywhere you go. When compared to its neighboring countries Argentina and Brazil, Uruguay feels much more relaxed. Argentina's Buenos Aires and Brazil's Sao Paulo are known for their fast-paced, vibrant urban environments, where life is often hectic and full of noise. Both cities are filled with energy, but sometimes that energy can feel overwhelming, especially for those who are used to a quieter lifestyle. Uruguay, in contrast, offers a more peaceful atmosphere, one where the pressures of big city life don't invade the daily rhythm of its citizens. Uruguayans take pride in their more relaxed approach to living. They focus on enjoying the small moments of life, like gathering with family and friends or enjoying a nice meal. For travelers or expats coming from busy cities, Uruguay's slower pace feels like a breath of fresh air. It's a place where people take time to appreciate the world around them instead of rushing through it. In addition to its peaceful cities, Uruguay's coastal towns also offer an incredible sense of calm. Punta del Este, one of Uruguay's most famous beach towns, is known for its beautiful beaches and luxury resorts. But even in a town that attracts international visitors, you won't feel the same overwhelming rush you might experience in other coastal destinations around the world. Instead, Punta del Este offers a place where you can relax and enjoy the ocean breeze without feeling rushed or overwhelmed. The pace of life here is easygoing, with plenty of opportunities to spend your days unwinding on the beach, dining at a leisurely pace, or enjoying a sunset by the water. Whether you're soaking up the sun at Playa Brava or walking along the beach with a drink in hand, Punta del Este offers a level of peace and relaxation that's hard to find in other popular beach destinations. It's not just the coastal towns or Montevideo that offer a peaceful lifestyle. Even in Uruguay's small towns, you'll experience the same sense of calm. Places like Colonia del Sacramento, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, are perfect examples of how Uruguayans embrace a slower, more laid-back pace of life. Colonia's cobbled streets, charming architecture, and relaxed atmosphere make it feel like time has stood still. Here, you'll see locals taking their time walking along the riverfront, enjoying a coffee at one of the many cafes, or simply spending time with loved ones. Colonia offers a slower, more peaceful alternative to the hustle and bustle of larger cities, and it's the perfect place to unwind and embrace the simplicity of life. Overall, Uruguay's peaceful lifestyle makes it an attractive destination for people who want to escape the fast-paced nature of many big cities. It's a country where people live in harmony with their surroundings, taking time to appreciate life's small pleasures. The slower pace of life encourages mindfulness and relaxation, making it an ideal place to find inner peace. Whether you're living here or just visiting, the peaceful nature of Uruguay provides a sense of balance and tranquility that's often missing from modern life. The culture of relaxation, the calmness of its cities, and the serenity of its coastal towns create a lifestyle that many people dream of, a place where you can slow down and truly enjoy the present moment. For anyone looking to escape the rush of modern life, Uruguay offers the perfect environment to do so. Uruguay's culture is a beautiful mix of European sophistication and Latin warmth, creating a unique atmosphere that sets it apart from other countries in South America. This fusion of influences can be seen in many aspects of life in Uruguay, from the food and architecture to the way people interact with one another. Uruguayans proudly carry the legacy of both European immigrants and Latin American traditions, which come together to shape a culture that feels both modern and timeless. This blend offers something for everyone, whether you're looking for refinement or a vibrant, lively experience. The European influence in Uruguay is most apparent in its architecture. Montevideo's Old Town, with its beautiful colonial buildings, cobblestone streets, and grand plazas, showcases the European roots that have shaped the country. The city's architecture reflects the influence of Spanish and Italian settlers, blending old-world charm with the beauty of Latin American design. When you walk through Montevideo's historic areas, you can almost feel the traces of European cities like Madrid or Barcelona. This gives Uruguay a sense of history and tradition that's different from its South American neighbors. Besides architecture, Uruguay also shares a love for fine wines, another nod to its European influence. The country has a growing wine industry, and wine lovers can enjoy some exceptional local varieties, often served at leisurely dinners that reflect the country's European-style dining culture. But while the European influence is strong, Uruguay is also deeply rooted in Latin American traditions. Uruguayans have a passion for soccer, a sport that brings the country together and ignites national pride. Football is more than just a game here, it's a way of life. When Uruguay's national team plays, the entire country seems to pause in anticipation, and every victory is celebrated with great enthusiasm. Soccer matches are events that unite families, friends, and even strangers, all sharing the excitement of the game. Along with soccer, tango plays an important role in the country's cultural life. Uruguay is often credited as the birthplace of tango, and the music and dance are an essential part of Uruguay's identity. Whether you're watching a tango performance in a small cafe or seeing a couple dancing in the street, you can feel the energy and passion that tango brings to the culture. The rhythm and emotion of tango express the very spirit of Uruguay, full of life, movement, and heartfelt connection. Uruguayans also have a deep love for mate, a traditional South American drink made from the leaves of the yerba mate plant. It's more than just a beverage, it's a symbol of friendship and community. It offers the best of both worlds with an old-world charm and a vibrant, lively spirit. From the elegant architecture and love for fine wines to the passion for soccer, tango, and mate, Uruguay is a place where its rich traditions come together to create a unique cultural experience that feels both sophisticated and full of warmth. Whether you're enjoying a quiet evening in Montevideo or dancing to the rhythm of a tango, Uruguay's cultural fusion ensures there's always something special around every corner. People here drink mate throughout the day, whether alone or with friends. Some of the most charming beaches are found in small, quiet towns, away from the hustle and bustle of tourist hotspots. For example, Cabo Polonio is a remote and unspoiled area that offers a completely different experience from anything you'll find in the more developed parts of Uruguay. This national park and coastal area is known for its rugged beauty, with sand dunes, dense forests, and secluded beaches. This laid-back village is known for its beautiful sandy beaches, surf culture, and relaxed atmosphere. The cost of living in places like La Paloma and Punta del Diablo is much lower than in larger cities like Montevideo or Punta del Este. You can rent a small apartment or beach house for a fraction of what you'd pay in other beach destinations. This makes it an excellent option for those on a budget who still want to experience the beauty of Uruguay's coastline. Whether you're planning a short vacation or considering a longer stay, these towns provide an affordable and peaceful alternative to the more expensive beach destinations in other parts of the world. Punta del Diablo has become a favorite destination for travelers seeking a quiet, peaceful beach experience, yet it still offers a variety of activities to keep you entertained. Whether you're surfing the waves, enjoying fresh seafood, or just watching the sunset over the ocean, Punta del Diablo offers a simple, enjoyable lifestyle that appeals to both beach lovers and those looking for a slower pace of life. It's a place where nature feels untouched, and the only sounds you'll hear are the crashing waves and the calls of native wildlife. Cabo Polonio is perfect for anyone looking to disconnect and escape to a peaceful paradise. You'll find small restaurants serving fresh seafood and local dishes at reasonable prices. Whether you're looking for a lively beach experience or a quiet, secluded spot to relax, Uruguay has it all. The best part is that living by the beach in Uruguay doesn't have to come with a hefty price tag. With its stunning beaches, affordable living, and small town charm, Uruguay's coastal areas are the perfect hidden paradise for beach lovers on a budget. You can wake up to the sound of the ocean, spend your days soaking up the sun, and enjoy the peaceful, laid-back lifestyle that makes Uruguay's beaches so special. There's no rush here. Meals are enjoyed slowly, with friends and family, making it easy to feel like you're part of the local community. Life in these coastal towns is simple but fulfilling. You can spend your days at the beach, explore the nearby nature reserves, or just enjoy the tranquility that comes with living near the ocean. The slower pace of life in Uruguay's beach towns makes them the perfect place for anyone looking to escape the stress of modern life. And it's common to see people walking around with a thermos and a cup sharing the drink with others. While many popular beach destinations around the world come with a high price tag, Uruguay's coastal areas offer surprisingly affordable living options. These small coastal towns offer the best of both worlds' beautiful beaches and a laid-back atmosphere while still being affordable. In La Paloma, you can find quiet beaches, small cafes, and a welcoming community that is far removed from the crowded tourist areas of Punta del Este. It's a place where you can enjoy the calm, natural beauty of the coastline without the rush of city life. Whether you're enjoying a quiet morning walk along the beach or having a relaxed meal at a local restaurant, La Paloma offers a peaceful lifestyle with a strong sense of community. In many cases, you can rent a cozy apartment with ocean views for a fraction of what it would cost in other beach towns around the globe. Whether you're staying for a short vacation or considering making Uruguay your home, living near the coast doesn't have to be a luxury experience. In places like Punta del Este, you'll find plenty of affordable rental options, while smaller towns like La Paloma and Punta del Diablo offer even cheaper accommodations. Perfect for budget-conscious travelers who want to experience beach living without breaking the bank. This ritual is deeply embedded in the daily life of Uruguay, and it's a great example of how Latin American traditions are cherished in the country. In conclusion, Uruguay's culture is a perfect blend of European refinement and Latin passion. But the truth is, Uruguay has some of the most beautiful and serene beaches you'll ever visit. From the lively, upscale beaches of Punta del Este to the untouched, tranquil sands of Cabo Polonio, Uruguay offers a variety of coastal experiences that are as diverse as they are stunning. Punta del Este is perhaps the most famous beach destination in Uruguay, known for its luxury resorts and vibrant nightlife. However, what really sets this beach apart is its pristine beauty and the calming atmosphere that surrounds it. Whether you're soaking up the sun or taking a peaceful walk along the shoreline, Punta del Este feels like a place where you can relax without the overwhelming crowds often found in other well-known beach towns. Beautiful beaches, the hidden coastal paradise. Uruguay's coastline is one of the country's best-kept secrets, often overlooked by travelers heading to more famous destinations in South America. But it's not just the lively beaches that make Uruguay's coastline special. One of the most appealing things about Uruguay's beaches is how affordable it is to live near them. Towns like La Paloma and Punta del Diablo are examples of the perfect mix of relaxation, charm, and a slower pace of life, ideal for anyone looking to spend time by the beach. Punta del Diablo is another charming beach town that attracts visitors with its unique vibe. What makes these smaller towns even more appealing is their affordability. In addition to the beaches, these towns offer great food and a relaxed, welcoming culture. Overall, Uruguay's coastline offers something for everyone. The Uruguayan food culture. A taste of simplicity. Uruguayan food might not be as famous as Argentine steak, but it's equally as delicious and deeply tied to its culture. In Uruguay, food is an important part of daily life, and meals are often shared with family and friends. The country's culinary traditions reflect its simple yet flavorful approach to cooking, with many dishes designed to be hearty and satisfying without being overly complicated. The food here is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients, and you'll quickly notice how much pride Uruguayans take in their meals. The food here doesn't need to be fancy or overly complicated to be flavorful and satisfying. Uruguayans focus on fresh, local ingredients that pack a punch in terms of taste. Dishes are often simple, but they are made with care, and the results speak for themselves. And traditions dance, creating an exciting atmosphere that draws people in. Among the many festivals that take place throughout the year, Carnaval stands out as the most famous and one of the biggest cultural events in the country. It's a festival that lasts for weeks, and it's an explosion of joy and creativity. Celebrating Uruguay's vibrant culture, Carnaval is a time when Uruguayans come together to celebrate their heritage with parades, street performances. It's a celebration like no other, and it's one of the highlights of the year for both locals and tourists. You don't need to spend a lot of money to eat well in Uruguay. Whether you're enjoying a quick bite at a local cafe or having a home-cooked meal with friends, you'll find that food in Uruguay is affordable and always delicious. For example, a simple empanada, a pastry filled with meat or cheese, or a sandwich made with fresh bread and local meats can make for an incredibly satisfying meal. Which takes place in Montevideo. It's a festival that lasts for almost a month, typically beginning in January and ending in February. Carnaval in Montevideo is often compared to Mardi Gras in New Orleans, but with a South American twist. The streets come alive with colorful costumes, lively music. People gather in the streets to enjoy the vibrant performances, and the energy is contagious. Uruguay type and dancers performing satirical songs about politics, life, and one share. And you won't have to break the bank to enjoy it. It's a time for Uruguayans to come together, no matter their background, to celebrate their shared culture. The music and the colorful parades are a way of expressing national pride and unity. During Carnaval, the entire city seems to be one big party, with everyone enjoying the festivities. It's a true representation of the joyful spirit that Uruguayans are known for. The costumes, street experience, and while it may not be as internationally recognized as other cuisines, Uruguay's food culture is definitely something worth exploring. You can eat well, even on a modest budget. Fresh fruit, vegetables, meats, and dairy are readily available and relatively inexpensive compared to many other countries. In fact, eating out at local restaurants can be much cheaper than in other parts of the world, especially when you're enjoying a hearty meal like asado. Whether you're on a budget or looking to splurge on something special, Uruguay offers a range of dining options that won't drain your wallet. For travelers or expats, this makes living in Uruguay not only enjoyable, but also affordable when it comes to food. It is a place where you can eat well, without having to worry about high restaurant bills or expensive grocery costs. One of the most iconic dishes in Uruguay is the asado, which is the country's version of a barbecue. The food is delicious, affordable, and a perfect reflection of the country's relaxed and welcoming lifestyle. From the famous asado to the national obsession with meat, Uruguay's cuisine is deeply tied to its culture and way of life. Whether you're savoring grilled meats with friends or sharing a cup of mate, eating in Uruguay is about more than just the food. It's about the experience of coming together, enjoying good company, and appreciating the simple things in life. Asado is much more than just a meal, it's a social event. The meat, usually beef, is cooked slowly over an open flame, and the entire process is a way for friends and family to come together and enjoy each other as company. The asado is typically served with a variety of sides, such as salads, grilled vegetables, and bread. It's a simple yet delicious way to enjoy meat, and you'll find asado being prepared in homes, restaurants, and even in outdoor grills throughout the country. It is a perfect example of how food in Uruguay is about bringing people together and enjoying good company. If you visit Uruguay, don't miss the chance to try an asado. You'll not only enjoy fantastic food, but also experience a key part of the country's culture. In addition to asado, another important part of Uruguay's food culture is the national drink, mate. Mate is a tea-like beverage made from the leaves of the yerba mate plant. Uruguayans drink it throughout the day, often in a social setting, and it is common to see people walking around with a thermos of hot water and a cup of mate. The drink is bitter, but it's highly popular, and it's often shared among friends or family. If you're in Uruguay, you'll quickly notice that mate is more than just a drink, it's a cultural ritual. Sharing mate with others is a way to connect, and it's a tradition that has been passed down for generations. Drinking mate alongside an asado is a classic experience in Uruguay, and it's a great way to feel like a local. When it comes to the simplicity of Uruguay's food culture, it's easy to see why many people love it. What makes Uruguay's food culture even more appealing is its affordability. In conclusion, Uruguay's food culture is built on simplicity and flavor. Uruguay is a country with a rich cultural heritage, and its festivals are a perfect example of the country's love for celebration. The most famous of all the festivals is the Carnaval. What makes Carnaval so special is not just the size of the celebration, but the feeling of community it creates. But while Carnaval is the largest and most famous festival in Uruguay, it's not the only one. Uruguay is full of other smaller, local celebrations that reflect the country's deep cultural roots. These festivals are often based on local folklore, traditions, and the country's agricultural heritage. For example, in smaller towns across the country, you'll find festivals that celebrate Uruguay's traditional foods, local music, and dances. These festivals are often more intimate, but equally as lively, giving you a chance to experience the heart of Uruguay's culture in a more personal way. Whether it's a festival celebrating the harvest or gathering to honor a local saint, each celebration provides a unique insight into Uruguay's rich history and traditions. Uruguayan festivals are a beautiful mix of local customs and international influences. And they all agree on one thing: Uruguay is not just a place to visit, it's a place to live. While it may be a great destination for a short trip, many people who come here end up staying much longer than they originally planned. Uruguay offers a lifestyle that is hard to find in many other places, especially when it comes to affordability, safety, and the quality of life. Many people who move to Uruguay say they feel welcomed by the locals. You don't have to worry about skyrocketing rent or high grocery bills like you might in other countries. It's a place where people can slow down, live comfortably, and enjoy a fulfilling life without the overwhelming pressures of big city living. Many expats find that their lives are transformed once they make the move to Uruguay. They can live on less, feel happier, and build a community in a country that feels welcoming and safe. Whether you're really looking to escape the chaos of urban life or simply want a place where you can live more peacefully, Uruguay offers an experience that's hard to beat. The fact that you can live comfortably on a modest budget is a huge draw for people who are tired of the high costs associated with living in bigger cities. Whether you're retiring, working remotely, or just looking for a more relaxed lifestyle, Uruguay offers a place where you can enjoy life without stressing about money. Uruguayans are known for being friendly and easygoing, and expats often feel like they are part of a bigger family. The culture of Uruguay is built around enjoying life together. Whether it's sharing a meal or a cup of mate with friends, this sense of community makes it easier for expats to settle in and feel at home. It is one of the reasons why many people choose to make Uruguay their permanent home. After initially coming here as visitors, expats from all over the world, whether they're from the United States, Europe, or neighboring Latin American countries, are choosing Uruguay as their new home. The country offers something special: a peaceful, welcoming environment where you can enjoy life without the constant rush and stress that comes with living in larger cities. It's a place where people can build a new life, often with fewer worries and a higher standard of living. While many of the traditions have deep roots in Uruguay's past, they've also been shaped by the country's connections to the rest of the world. They were tired of the high cost of living in a crowded city where everything seemed rushed and expensive. While these cities are exciting and filled with energy, they can also feel overwhelming and stressful at times. The hustle and bustle of life in big cities can leave you feeling constantly on edge. In contrast, Uruguay offers a sense of calm and happiness that many people find refreshing. Expats who have lived in bigger cities often say that Uruguay's slower pace of life is exactly what they were looking for, whether it's the calm streets of Montevideo or the quiet charm of small towns. Uruguay gives its residents a sense of peace that larger cities just can't provide. People feel less pressure to keep up with the fast pace of urban life and more freedom to enjoy the simple things like spending time with family, enjoying good food, or simply relaxing. After moving to Montevideo, they found themselves living on a fraction of their previous budget, yet they still enjoyed a much higher quality of life. Their rent was much cheaper, food was affordable, and they could enjoy everything the city had to offer without worrying about overspending. Their story is not unique. Many expats find that life in Uruguay is both affordable and fulfilling. You get the chance to live in a peaceful, beautiful country without having to sacrifice the comforts of modern life. For many, it's the perfect balance of affordability and lifestyle. This blend of old and new is what makes these celebrations so special. You'll see a mix of traditional dances, like the Carnaval, a dance that originated with African slaves, alongside modern music and performances. The country's festivals are a reflection of Uruguay's openness to different cultures and its ability to incorporate global influences while staying true to its own roots. In conclusion, Uruguay's festivals are a true celebration of the country's vibrant culture and rich history. From the lively Carnaval in Montevideo to the smaller local festivals, these events are an explosion of music, dance, and tradition. They offer a chance to experience Uruguay's unique blend of cultural influences and provide a deeper understanding of what makes this country so special. Whether you're joining in the celebrations during Carnaval or attending a quieter local event, Uruguay's festivals will give you an unforgettable glimpse into the heart of this beautiful country, real-life experiences, and expats' perspectives. I spoke with several expats who moved to Uruguay from different parts of the world. One couple I spoke with shared their story of leaving the fast-paced life of New York City to settle down in Montevideo. This is especially true when you compare life in Uruguay to that of larger cities like Buenos Aires or Sao Paulo. Another common theme that comes up in these expat stories is the strong sense of community. In addition to the slower pace of life, the affordability of everyday expenses makes living in Uruguay much easier for many expats. Ultimately, the stories of expats in Uruguay reflect the overall appeal of the country. While Uruguay might be, it offers so much that many people overlook, yet once you experience it, you realize how special this country truly is, and a chance to experience life at a slower, more relaxed pace. Whether you're looking to escape from a hectic lifestyle, start fresh in a new place, or just explore a country that's off the beaten path, Uruguay has it all. If you're seeking a fresh start, a change in pace, or just an escape to somewhere more affordable and peaceful, Uruguay might be the perfect fit for you. It's a country that welcomes those who want to live life fully, but with a sense of calm and simplicity that many other places can't offer. If you've been dreaming of a change, a fresh start, or a new place to explore, Uruguay might be the perfect destination for you. Whether you're considering a vacation or looking for a new place to settle down, Uruguay offers everything you need for an unforgettable adventure. Or maybe you've already visited and want to share your own experience. What did you love most about Uruguay? Drop a comment below, and let's chat about all the reasons why Uruguay is such an unexpected treasure. There's so much to discover in this wonderful country, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Let's keep the conversation going. Whether you're planning to stay for a few weeks or make it your permanent home, Uruguay is everything you need to enjoy life at its best without breaking the bank. It's time to explore Uruguay, the hidden gem of South America, and see for yourself why so many people are choosing it as their next destination. You don't need to pay a high price to live in paradise. You don't need to feel rushed or overwhelmed. Instead, you can enjoy your time here, taking in the culture, meeting friendly people, and living in a place where the pace is slower and life feels simpler and more enjoyable. With its low cost of living, it's a country where you can feel safe walking down the streets, enjoying the beauty of the surroundings, and feeling at peace. The people are warm and welcoming, and there is a strong sense of community that makes it easy for newcomers to feel at home. Uruguay's relaxed lifestyle and low cost of living create an environment where you can truly enjoy life. You'll find that life here is less stressful, more fulfilling, and gives you the chance to connect with others in a meaningful way. Beautiful people, pristine beaches. The low cost of living here means you can enjoy a high standard of life without the constant pressure of a high-budget lifestyle. Whether it's living near the beach, taking part in vibrant cultural festivals, or simply enjoying the country's peaceful pace of life, Uruguay is a place that surprises you at every turn. The friendly people, the gorgeous natural scenery, and the deep sense of community make it a perfect destination for anyone looking to slow down and experience something new. Uruguay really is a hidden gem in South America's small, affordable, and incredibly fulfilling and peaceful lifestyle. Uruguay has a lot to offer, making it a perfect spot for anyone looking for a new place to live, work, or travel. Many people find that Uruguay is not just a place to visit, but a place where they can create a fulfilling and comfortable life. It's a country that has a lot to offer for those who want to experience a new way of living without breaking the bank. Your next destination, Uruguay, is quickly becoming one of South America's most surprising and unexpected destinations. One of the most remarkable things about Uruguay is how affordable it is. when you compare it to other destinations in South America or even around the world, making it feel like a hidden gem in South America. It's a small country nestled between Brazil and Argentina. And while it may not be the first place that comes to mind when thinking about South America, that's part of what makes it so special. Uruguay isn't crowded with tourists or overrun with commercialized attractions. It offers a more laid-back, genuine experience that allows you to enjoy its beauty without the overwhelming crowds. For those who want a change of pace, away from the hustle and bustle of more famous destinations, Uruguay offers exactly that. It's a place where you can slow down, enjoy nature, and experience local culture without the pressures of modern, fast-paced life. The cost of living here is very low. For just a fraction of the price you'd pay in other major cities or tourist hotspots, you can live comfortably in Uruguay. Whether it's finding a cheap but beautiful apartment near the beach, enjoying affordable meals at local restaurants, or taking advantage of the low cost of public transport, Uruguay gives you the chance to live well without worrying about your finances. Many expats find they can live here on a budget while still enjoying the lifestyle they desire. The low cost of living, combined with the country's rich culture and relaxed pace of life, makes it a place that's hard to beat for both short visits and long-term stays. What makes Uruguay even more appealing is that it's often overlooked by tourists and travelers. Uruguay offers everything you could want in a destination: beautiful beaches, a peaceful environment, a high standard of living. The emotional appeal of Uruguay comes from its combination of safety, affordability, and quality of life. Could this be the place you've been looking for? Uruguay has so much to offer, from a comfortable lifestyle on just $500 a month to stunning beaches, beautiful women, and a rich cultural experience that is truly one of a kind. So, what's stopping you from taking the leap and experiencing this amazing country for yourself?